So let's quickly talk about viscosities. What do they mean? For example, we use a 5W50. That's what's recommended. The viscosity is a measurement of the fluid's thickness. So the minimum viscosity is 5. Lower the number, the thinner the viscosity. Higher the number, the more thicker the viscosity is. W stands for winter. So at its coldest time or point in the winter, your oil is thinner. That's why 5 is good. 5 gets to lubricating your internals much quicker because it's a thinner viscosity versus a thicker viscosity. You don't want to use a thicker viscosity. On the opposite end, for the maximum viscosity, for example, for a Boss 5W50 full synthetic, the 50 again denotes the thicker viscosity. So as the temperature's warm, the material actually gets a little thicker and it provides just better protection. Why does the Boss have a 50 weight, 5W50? It's more or less because it's a track car and it's going to be sustained at certain RPMs, so it's just better, it's a better level of protection. So what oil should I use? What oil do I recommend? I'm not going to recommend the oil, but I'm just going to say, hey, do what your manufacturer's recommendation is. The rest is up to your personal choice. You choose, okay? I use Motorcraft, and that's all I use. It's made by ConocoPhillips. It may be a special blend for Ford. I don't know. But, it could be different. I don't think all oils are treated the same. I think each and every company has their own specifics. Their own specifics and their own blend. Again, that's my opinion, my point of view based on the business that I'm in. The other thing, sorry, I just choked. People ask, well, when am I supposed to change my oil? Now, I know full synthetic goes 7,500 miles. That's a lot of miles, in my opinion. I usually go 5 on mine, but it just depends. Check your oil. Check it every month. Is it dirty? If it's dirty, if it's dark, change it. If you live by a dirt road, if it's dusty, if you pass through a dusty area for work, it's going to get dirtier quicker. Change your oil. Why? Those are fine particulates. Your air filter will only protect you to a certain extent. Those smaller particulates will pass through your filters, and that actually gets your oil dirtier quicker, and they're abrasive. When they get into your oil, it gets sucked into your intake, and it goes through your combustion, but there's a residual that's left, and what's left is what makes your oil prematurely dirty. And what that does is it's abrasive as it builds up, and then it starts wearing your bearings on your rods, your bearings on your crank journals. That you do not want. So that's just my take, guys. You guys choose what you want, but again, do your research. Check it out, find out what you need to do, and hopefully you make the right choice. In this case, I know there's a rash of ticks and proclaimed rod knocks. I'm not fully buying that. This thing is extremely noisy on the bottom end when I'm laying under the car. It seems to be perfectly fine on top. I don't hear any knocks, any different from before and after. I think it's a noisy engine, in my opinion, just because you got 4 cams, you got 32 valves, that's 32 springs, you got chains, you got a lot of stuff, a lot of moving parts. It's not going to be quiet. It's going to make some noise, period. So, again, my point of view. So we'll move on. We'll get to car again. So anyways, again, that's my point of view, guys. I hope you like, what the exercise, what we walk through. I mean, it's pretty basic, but, some people may not know that, may not have that. So guys, I hope you like what we went through. I appreciate you watching. Like and subscribe, and you guys have a great day. Take care.